I notice that the more I do it, the more rounds I do, the better it feels. I've been talking a lot about tapping, specifically EFT, which stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques, which some people just call tapping. It's a type of mind-body healing. It's a way of clearing out pain and suffering, letting go of anxiety and worry, frustrating symptoms that you might be experiencing can be addressed in a tapping practice, which I think is so amazing because the tapping, it's not hard to do. I know so many people, I don't know if you find that it's hard to meditate sometimes. It's hard to not concentrate, but like get into that zone and let yourself be still. Some people are not able to do that. These past few days, I've been doing a lot of tapping and finding it exhilarating. Oh shoot, I just realized I didn't move that ugly pillow. I wanted to share with you some of the little things I noticed while I was tapping. And you might have found the same thing. I would love for you to let me know what your experience has been like with tapping, if you've tapped before, or is this your first time? It is new to me, and I have definitely tried my fair share of healing modalities. I have to say, I am very much loving this one, and I'm sure you could see why. You know, it's easy, it ties in with everything, it just brings it all together and connects the emotional with the physical, energizes and helps to allow that to move out of your body, that energy, that tension, that pain that you're suffering with. It allows you to be aware of it and to let it go, and to really understand with your whole body, mind, and spirit. The more we tap and connect that point where we're bringing awareness to our physical body, and we go through to the different points. I know that's one thing that just reminded me of one thing I wanted to tell you. I know I'm kind of jumping to another point here, but I did learn, and I still need to fact check this, so maybe I shouldn't even be saying it. You can pick one spot and just tap in that one spot, and that would be enough. Once you know that it is not anything that needs to be treated medically, then this is like sliding down slowly. Oh my God. Have you been like turning your head slowly? I've seen so many different styles. Some people say the same thing at every point. Some people change it. Some people do the first round, the setting up phrases, 3 setting up phrases, which that's been pretty consistent, to be honest. And then after that, I've seen more variation. The one that I've been using is after the setup statements, which there are 3, then I have 3 rounds that I would do after that. And through each of those rounds, so you have like your beginning, middle, and end, just as a way to kind of picture it. And so in the beginning is when you would kind of set up your process of going through the points or going through the feeling that is being let go, okay? So you would begin naming, well, you have begun naming it in the setting up phase, but then you would talk more about what this feeling feels like. Describe the feeling more, what that is like in relation to the rest of your body, or what it is, what it means to you, or how it's affecting you. It's It's very flexible here, which is another thing I love about tapping. It's flexible and so customizable. I'm sliding over again. So I love that because, my memory's not always that great. Sometimes it is, and it depends what kind of mood it's in. It's not like we have to remember this really hard script, right? We kind of tell a story. Someone, again, this is another point, someone mentioned doing more like a storytelling through the pain as you go through your phrases. And naturally, in your story has a beginning and a middle and an end. Well, in the beginning of the story, we're getting set up for the, describing the feeling, talking about the feeling, like I mentioned already. Then in the middle, your words start changing and evolving into more of an opening and a softening of that feeling. I'm going to go through mine in a sec so you can hear how I tried to do that with mine. But it could be tweaked still. I wanted to share it with you just so you could kind of just hear an example, if that would help. And then at the end, in the last round, the words are more about letting that feeling go and allowing that and knowing in your whole body that it's okay, completely okay. So you go through it like a story. And it's also super important, and we don't always get to do this, at least in the last two videos that I've done. They were both on EFT. It's really important to take the time to just get back in touch with your breath. Go back to that place where that feeling is that you were working on, that you are releasing, that you are letting go of. Is it a different number? Has that number changed? And usually there is a change. It's different for everyone in terms of how long it takes before you would feel a change. It's not a long time. It's usually pretty quick that people share some kind of positive feeling that they got from it. They had a good experience in some way. I felt an overall kind of release when I was finished. I'm curious to see what happens for you when you try it. It will be so exciting to hear your responses, especially if you're finding that you like it and that it's relaxing to you. A lot of people will use this just to fall asleep at night. It's a great little technique to have in your toolbox. We're always talking about tools for our toolbox, and this one is not an exception. It's really versatile, which is a great thing about it. You can use either hands. You can use both hands. You can tap in one place. You can tap 9 places. You can go mostly in any order, although I would start with your 3 setup statements for sure. Personally, again, you do what feels right for you. I don't ever want you to think that the suggestions I'm giving you are the only way to do it, ever. There's always flexibility and wiggle room for something to fit you the best. Because honestly, if it's not fitting you the best, then part of your attention is going to start leaking away. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything while I have you here. Notice the sensation you feel when you're all finished, closing your eyes, getting in touch with your breath. Make sure you're breathing. I know a lot of times I'll hold my breath. I did notice, and I couldn't think of another word to describe this feeling, but I felt like this buzzingness this buzzed feeling throughout my whole body. That's what it felt like when I finished like a couple rounds. By the way, that's another point. You can do as many rounds as you want until you feel better, until you've gotten enough relief that you can tolerate how you're feeling. I notice that the more I do it, the more rounds I do, the better it feels. There's no doubt in my mind. Yes, it's much easier than meditation because it's giving you something that you really have to think about. You're thinking about what you're doing, at least for now, trying to remember where your hands go. I do have, by the way, I have a chart that I made. If you'd like to download it, please feel free to go ahead and do that. There's a link in the description. And that really helped me because I remember I was trying to pay attention to what the video was saying that we say, but then I also was trying to see where my fingers go, where, and you want to do it right. I figured, let me make a diagram. I always appreciate a visual. And so yeah, that can be like your little cheat sheet. You can use it with anybody's video and tap along. And after a few times, you'll just remember where the points are. Take your time. I think that was the last point that I wanted to share with you. It feels really good when we take our time on something for ourselves. It feels very nurturing. We're doing something. I thought I heard someone. We're doing something that is really allowing our body to just heal. We can just be. We can just be. I think you'll find that accumulation of doing that and the feeling of that is going to create bliss. That's where I see this, is on Bliss Avenue, riding up Bliss Avenue. That's how good that release feels after doing it for a little while. So let me know how it goes, or if you have any questions, or if there's any interest in having some help writing a custom script for you with the specifics of your situation. So you wouldn't be saying what someone's saying on a video. You would have your own script that would fit exactly to yourself. That I have learned can be extremely powerful because it's focused, it's super honed in on you, and you're tapping on your body. It's just kind of like amping up. It's like turbocharging your tapping. So let me know if there's interest in that, because I think that sounds like something really exciting to do. I will include the other tapping videos on the screen for you. I'm sending you so much love and healing light. Namaste.